What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to vent a little bit on Sea of Thieves, A Pirate's Life, the Season 3, the DLC, whatever you want to call it. I want to vent a little bit on the bugginess and the brokenness of it. I want to preface it, though, by saying and making it very clear, I really am enjoying it, specifically the first mission, the first main mission. I adore it. I mean, seeing Jack, all of the things, even Mission 2, and I guess for clarification, I've only played the first two missions. Mission 2 is fun at times. It also is just a buggy disaster. I don't even know how people got through it, which people have because there's playthroughs and walkthroughs of people doing the entire thing, right? All 5. So I want to make it clear I like it. I haven't been a big Sea of Thieves fan, but I'm not like calling it out just to like attack it. I played it at launch. I just never really got into it. I got back in purposely for this. I've covered Pirates of the Caribbean on the channel for close to 6 years, which is probably the longest and most anybody on YouTube has ever talked about Pirates of the Caribbean in general. But no, I mean, again, like I want to just kind of cover my own back. Like I'm not attacking the game to attack it. I'm watching my back. You guys can look around the channel to see I'm not a negative person, right? I'm optimistic. I'm positive, all that stuff. But no, I mean, it's a little frustrating is probably the right word at how this is handled. I don't know if this happens every time. To be flat out honest with you, I don't care. And that's kind of the thing, I'm not calling my friend out, right? But I was playing this with my friend, and I even said, like, this is kind of pathetic. This is sad. And he agrees, but he was saying, like, well, Alex, it is day one. And I said, like, well, that's not an excuse. I hate using that excuse. I understand that's how the gaming industry is now, as just as a medium. You expect games to come out not in good state and then just fix themselves over time. I would like to not use that as an excuse, though. I'd like to not say that we should, I would like that every game doesn't do that, because that's just not how it should be. That's lazy. Maybe that's not lazy, but I mean, you get your thing out before probably it should, when you should be doing more patches. So, okay, I mean, that's just an overview, right? I'm pretty upset at, not the quality. I love it. I mean, the music, dear Jesus Christ. I had, like, chills hearing the music of, I mean, just actually, there's a couple different musics, specifically in Mission 2, which plays, like, Pirates 4's theme, right? Like, the mermaid theme. Oh, my dear God. I loved it in the movie, even though the movie wasn't very good, 4. But, I mean, I love the music, right? So, again, I love so much about it, and I'm only 2/5 of the way through. And I think Mission 3 is very focused on Davy Jones. I can't wait. At the same time, I'd love to get there, and that's kind of the issue. So some of the things I've noticed, well, multiple times, one time I was actually, I believe I was killed, okay, and I came back from the ferry, and I ended up just in the middle of an ocean, and then the game transported me from the ocean. I did nothing. The game transported me from the ocean and this is like the open ocean, not like the mission ocean, because Mission 2 in this Pirate's Life thing is you have to go very deep underwater to find the Black Pearl, sirens, all that kind of stuff, right? So it wasn't there. It was just somewhere else in the ocean. Then I was transported, not by my own doing, into like that area where you're supposed to be, okay? Then I saw like where I thought was where the mission was. I swam, and then the game glitched out, put me relatively close to like where our checkpoint was, where my friend actually was as well in the mission, but it put me in a rock. In a rock. Well, not technically in a rock, but in an enclosed space where a rock was all the way around me. So I was literally stuck. I quit the game. Because I literally could not move. There was zero way getting out of it, okay? That's just one example. Obviously, and what kind of upsets me a little bit more, and again, this is kind of just venting, what upsets me a little bit more is they know there's problems, but they've only addressed the climbing the ladder. That was a problem that my friend and I figured out very early on, is, I don't even remember how we got off the ship, but I believe it's after the first mission, or some part of the first mission, it transports you through, like, just the game. You have no control over it. It transports you into the water directly behind your ship back in, like, the real world, because you're kind of, like, in the afterlife, and then you get transported back, and you have to basically swim to your ship and climb up the ladder and then, get your ship under control. You're actually sailing directly towards an island, which, by the way, we actually hit an opposing ship because we couldn't get on our ship in time to stop it. But no, I mean, you try to climb the ladder and the game glitches and it throws you I believe like under like where like the like where you could see the map and stuff. It throws you there. You can't walk up the stairs to like the top floor. It transports you back, and then sometimes it transports you back outside into the water, and you have to swim again. So I get these are just specific things, and like and I want to make it clear, like, obviously it's not happening to everybody. I'm not saying this is everybody's problem. I'm saying my experience with it. It was very difficult to enjoy. I mean, that was funny. To be honest with you, if that was the only problem, this video would not be made. I'd maybe complain about it, like, in laughing, but I wish I was, like, recording it. I was laughing out loud, like, Joker laughing. I couldn't believe how funny it was, because it's like the ship is about to hit land, and we can't stop it, because the game won't let us on. You know what I mean? And it was just, and I was telling him, I was like, Arthur, swim, and we were trying to swim, and we got to the, and, it takes a while to swim when your ship is faster than you, and we just couldn't do it. We could not. Now, eventually, we caught up, and actually, there was an opposing team there, and they killed us, and they ended our, ended our suffering, basically, okay? So, again, that's a funny example, but specifically in Mission 2, there are several instances where the game is broken, where things that, like, open walls to transport you to the next area, they don't do it. One specific example is right before you face, and I don't, honestly, I'm sorry, I forget the name, whatever, like, that snake creature thing is at the end of Mission 2 with, like, the tentacles, right in that area, like, before you enter that area, we couldn't go in, and we're pretty sure it was because there was another two-person squad doing the mission in there. We did what you were supposed to do. We shot the statues the right way. We shot, like, the portal device thing that opens, like, the door for us to go in. We did all of it perfectly, and doing the same thing again after those guys were gone, it worked. It just didn't work when they were in there. So it's like the game, even though I didn't want to play with them, it's just because we're in the same world and they load in, we load in. It's not their fault, it's not our fault, but the game, like, doesn't allow us. We're in, like, a waiting line for a mission because the game can't handle. I don't understand. I don't get that. So, like, that makes it very difficult. Actually, in that situation, we actually died. We died versing that boss, and then we got transported, again, all over the place. That's how I got transported in the middle of nowhere. That's how I got transported in the rock. Sometimes the door, that gateway just flat out would not open. I mean, there was a lot of problems. And maybe I'm not doing them justice. You guys are saying, oh, you're not giving, these aren't specific enough, or you're not showing it correctly, or, whatever people are going to say. And I get, like, wanting to defend this game. I will defend it. I love Mission 1. I actually love parts of Mission 2, specifically the, the setting. Seeing the Black Pearl, like, going underwater, and it's kind of dark, and then it basically lights itself up as you get close to it, actually gave me chills. And I told my friend in the moment, I said, this is a better way of reintroducing the Black Pearl than the movies have ever done. I loved it to death. So don't take this as me saying, I'm done with Sea of Thieves, I hate the game, I hate this Pirate's Life thing. No, I adore this Pirate's Life thing. I think they nailed it. I love Jack. I love Mission 1. I love fighting the Flying Dutchman. I mean, for a Pirates fan, I'm one of the biggest Pirates fans on planet Earth. I really am. Now, I don't dress up, but I'm one of the biggest fans of planet Earth, okay? So this means a lot to me, all right? I just don't want it to be a buggy mess, and it definitely is. It 1,000% is. It may not apply to everybody. It may only apply to me and my friend, but I do have backup. I mean, I have a witness. I wasn't the only one there. And no, I've seen people complain about issues of that, specifically level 2, or the second mission. I'm sure there's issues throughout. I've specifically seen, again, the ladder issue, and they admitted the ladder issue. But the problem is there's a lot of other things too. You know what I mean? I just, my wish is I just want to play it, and I will be playing it tonight. Like, I'm going to continue through. I'm going to beat all 5 missions. Hopefully. I want to play it and just have a smooth experience where, I don't get transported into rocks and can't play anymore. I just want to play the game, and if I die, fine, I suck, right? Just restart me, and then let me keep, have everything work, and let me keep going. Don't make it so that if you die, you literally, like, and I didn't say this part. I'll say it here because very few people probably make it to this part, and because I don't know if this is, like, a me issue or this is what the game does, but, like, I think we died, or no. So those statues that say, like, return to ship, correct me, like, tell me, like, how this works. When you do that, my friend did that. He had to do the entire thing again. He had to sail his ship to the landmark, then go underwater all the way to find the Black Pearl. He had to dive all the way down there until he found another statue to get him to the checkpoint. So I think that's stupid, but I feel like that's just the way the game works. You guys will have to let me know. I mean, I get it. Like, maybe you want to stop, you have to go to bed, so you say, okay, return to my ship, and then the next day when you play, you're on your ship, you still have to sail to the same spot, there should just be another checkpoint, like, on your ship, or, like, I don't know, somewhere closer where you don't have to sail for, like, 15 minutes, then go underwater, all the way to the Black Pearl, defeat a siren, get the heart, open the gate, and then get to a checkpoint, which would bring you all the way to where you were currently. You know what I mean? It's a very long-winded way of getting there, and when, I don't know, it just doesn't, to me, it doesn't make sense. Maybe it makes sense to other people, and that's why, again, that's not a glitch. That's not an issue in that way. It's an issue with me, but that's that could be just something that I'm making a big deal out of. So let me know, guys. Again, this is not me attacking. Please don't leave a dislike, but if you do, I guess that's fine. Let me know if you guys have had similar issues. Let me know if you guys have had similar experiences. Let me know what you guys feel about this. I do want to beat it. I'm going to try to beat it tonight or tomorrow, and I want to, like, talk about the entire thing, maybe talk about my favorite moments in it. Again, there's a lot to love about it. There's also a lot not to love about it, okay? But I want to do another video on Sea of Thieves in the coming days, okay? Thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you're subscribed, bell icon, leave a like to help offset those dislikes, and I'll see you all on the next video.